Hello, so welcome to the next stitch of the 50 Stitches Crochet Along, and this week I'm making the raised textures stitch. So it creates this lovely 3D effect. It's a double-sided stitch and it's just a really pretty 3D texture. So it makes it quite a thick fabric, but these holes, which are kind of not easily gotten into, make a lovely breathable fabric. So it's brilliant for blankets, scarves, cowls, that kind of thing. Okay, so how do we make it? So we're going to use a 4mm hook for this one, and we're going to start with a chain of 32. Okay, and in the fourth chain from a hook we're going to make a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3 into there. So remember, your turning chain counts as a stitch. So that's our first double crochet. And in the same stitch as the double crochet we just done, we're going to make another double crochet. Okay. So now we're going to skip 3 chains and then make a single crochet and chain 3, and in that same stitch as the single crochet we're going to make 3 double crochet. Oops, more than that. 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm going to skip 3 chains, 2, 3, and make a single crochet, chain 3, and in the same chain as that single crochet we're going to make 3 double crochet. So this is the pattern we're going to repeat right across the row. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so you see we're starting to make those peaks. So it's making these clusters of 3 double crochet. So skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet, chain 3, and in the same chain as that single crochet make 3 doubles. 1, 2 and 3. Skip 3 and single crochet. There we are. Oops, no, 3 chains and then 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Skip 3 chains and then in the next stitch make a single crochet, chain 3, and then 3 doubles. 1, 2 and 3. Oops. And skip 3, 2, 3. The next stitch, single crochet, chain 3, and in the same stitch of the single crochet we'll make 3 doubles. 2, 3, Now we're left with 4 chains, so we're going to skip 3, and in the last chain we're going to single crochet, and that's it. So there we go, that's your row 1. So you should have these sets of lovely peaks going across. Okay, so now we're going to turn, chain 1, and that first stitch I'm going to make the alternate turning chain. If you haven't seen me do this before, if you just go to my channel and search for turning chain, this will come up. And this counts as your first stitch. I'll pop a stitch marker in the top. Okay, so in the same stitch as your turning chain, we're going to make another 2 double crochet. So in that first stitch you'll have 3 stitches in total, including the turning chain, and this counts as your first set of 3 double crochet. Now in the set of 3 double crochet in the row below, in that cluster, so 1, 2, 3, and in the post of that third one we're going to do a front post single crochet. And I'm going to chain 3, and in the chain 3 of the row below, ignore this strand of yarn here, that's actually part of your foundation chain, so it's just this here. Around that chain you're going to make 3 double crochet. So this is the pattern we're going to use across for all the rows from here on in. A single front post single crochet around the third double crochet of the row below, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet in that chain space. Okay, so the third double crochet around the post of that, do your single front post crochet, front post single crochet, chain 3, and then around the chain 3 of the row below make 3 double crochet. And repeat this all the way across. So front post single crochet around that third double crochet in that cluster from the row below, chain 3, there we are, and then around that chain 3 below make your 3 double crochet. So you can see it's starting to bend to make that 3D effect. This will get more pronounced as we go. Okay, so front post single crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet in the chain space. Okay, front post single crochet. So you're always working in that third stitch from the cluster below, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet in that chain space. not much left now. So front post single crochet, chain 3, more yarn, and 3 double crochet in that chain space. Just remember that strand there is part of your foundation row, so ignore that. That will only appear in row 1. You won't see it after this. So this is row 2. But yeah, you won't see this after that row. Okay, so we're on our last cluster, and we're just going to front post single crochet and leave it at that. And this is the pattern you repeat for every single row. So for every single row you will start it with the alternate turning chain with 2 double crochet in the same stitch as your turning chain, and you'll end every row with a front post single crochet. And you're going to repeat this for 15 rows. When you get to the end, we need to straighten off this top so that we can add our single crochet border. To do that, you're going to chain 2. Now you want to mark that second chain because this is going to act as our corner, so it's always handy to know where the corner is supposed to be. And then you're going to chain 3 more. Now in the top of that third double crochet, I'm going to actually go into the top loops and we're going to slip stitch. Chain 3 and slip stitch into the top of the next double crochet. Always into that third double crochet of the cluster. Chain 3 and into the top of the next third double crochet, and chain 3 right across the row until we end up in the first double crochet of the row. Final double crochet of the row, I should say. And this just gives a nice straight edge so we can make our border into and square it off nicely. So just chain 3 and slip stitch all the way across into the top of that one. Just take that out. So this will of course be your turning chain from the row below. There we go. Just pop that hook out. So then we got a nice straight top to do our border. So you'll have 15 rows in total. See those holes are nice 3D already, even after just 2 rows. So I'll just bring back the original square. Oops, sorry, camera knock. Right, excuse the misshape on this, I need to reblock it. So you're doing 15 rows in total, and then you do the square off on the top. Makes the border nice and simple. So for once the sides are simpler than the top and bottom. So down each side you want 2 single crochet in the side of each row. Okay. So for the side where you end with the single crochet, you're going to need to make those 2 single crochet into the that chain border we just created. In the bottom you're going to make 3 single crochet in each 3 skip stitches, plus 1 single crochet in where you made your double crochet and single crochet. You will have 1 single crochet in our end single crochet stitch, and you're going to make an extra one in the bottom of our first double crochet cluster, because if you remember, the turning chain counts as a stitch, and then the first 2 double crochet were made in the stitch across, so you need to add an extra stitch for that original turning chain, and don't forget you need to add an extra one for the corners. For the top, you're going to make 4 double crochet in each of the chain spaces we created. You need to put an extra stitch in the first and last space, and then an extra stitch in each corner for the turn. So there'll be 124 single crochet in total all the way around. And that is the this beautiful 3D stitch. So you can see that the top squares off nicely without taking away from that lovely detail, and that is just a beautiful stitch. So as always, if you have any questions, please come over to the Facebook group. The link is in the description, and I'd also love to see your finished squares as well. So if you have any questions, please do come ask. I will always do my best to help, and I can't wait to see how you get on with this. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week for our next stitch. Bye for now.